Small mobile turtle. Although we're just starting on Ivysaur. So we're going to have to see. So obviously...
Are we already in Grand Finals? Are we at the final? Or where are we at?
I don't know why Pelca plays Sonic. That's my fault.
Let's see. Oh, no, we're in Losers Finals now. Okay.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm not going to lie. I had zero clue why I thought Pelca played Sonic. That's my fault. I think I had to mix up with a different player. Okay.
Okay, I was about to say, now we're in Grand Finals. Okay, I want to make sure everything was updated because I was like, okay, the Losers thing's bouncing around the screen. I'm like, okay, Kyle, this is a subliminal against me for the commentators. But no, there's all love here. We're in Grand Finals here. Traphoodhighlights and Pelca already getting moved. That was actually a really quick transition going right into Grand Finals.
For sure. I mean, we want to get out of here. I'm hungry. But yeah, Pelca only has to win one of these best of fives in order to take home this tournament. Traphoodhighlights does have to win two.
The death hug for the kill.
Yeah.
Going into going for the stock. 3-2.
Yeah, taking the first stock with this F tilt that Snake players seem to hate for some reason. I don't know why. All of them think it's a bad move. Or at least his worst move.
What's that?
F tilt. I guess there is a difference to be made between bad move and worst move.
No, I completely agree with that.
Yeah, because I mean, like the worst move on a top tier is still probably a good move. Just ever so slightly, yes, less universally applicable.
Wow. All right.
Sure.
Just seeing a lot of... Oh! That was just wrong.
Yeah.
That was wrong. Breathe! Let him breathe!
Good discipline on Traphoodhighlights for not overextending on that combo. Would have got hit by the grenade.
Sure.
But Pelca kind of just run away with it right now. Although, one good hit from Charizard will even up this set count. Like a good sweet spot back air. AKA not forward air.
Oh, are we about to see a... Ooh. Yo, I thought we were about to see some aerial gameplay there. That would have been insane.
Mayhaps.
Crazy down... I mean, like, crazy moves and... Oh, my gosh. Oh, another death hug. Nope, did not go for the death, though. But... Traphoodhighlights countered.
Yeah. Has a bit of ways to climb here in order to...
Yeah, I'm about to say, we got a little bit of a journey.
In order to take this game here. That might be it. Yeah.
Yep. Bomb.
I mean, Traphood could have just rolled out there. You take the explosion, you don't die. Because, I mean, that grenade does have, like, a gigantic hitbox.
Death hug for Nade just sends him up.
But yeah, I mean,
Nasty.
Snake players, the ones that are worth their salt, they are very adept at those kind of, like, 50-50 positions. Or it's not really a true 50-50 because there are more options. But you know what I mean.
Mm-hmm. Nothing is certain in this world.
This is true. We're going to have to see how Traphoodhighlights adapts to this Snake in these coming games.
They will have to see. All right, next match here. Pelca 1, Traphoodhighlights 0 here.
It is so criminal that down air just 21%. I mean, if Traphoodhighlights can just like continuously hit the Snake, I feel like it wouldn't be the worst. Because you're still getting hit by the explosion hitboxes,
yeah.
but at the very least, Snake is getting hit by both your hitboxes and the explosions.
Exactly, like being able to not, even being able to prevent those bombs from being thrown out would be a good idea because once once it becomes a minefield and you start playing the dodging game and you're not really throwing out moves, it's pretty much a death sentence for you.
Yeah. Oh, just finding that up smash. I don't think Pelca was expecting that to scoop so low. with the Snake crouch coming in there.
Yeah, that was clean.
I'm actually kind of surprised it scooped from there. But yeah. I do think, Charizard coming out at these high percent I mean, Traphoodhighlights heart was in the right place with that one. I was going to say, I like the option because it means you won't be dying as fast. And then before I even got that out, the Charizard died. These darn players interrupting my trains of thought. How dare they? Oh, scary position.
How dare they play decent and make us distracted with how good they're playing.
Yeah. How dare they prove my point before I make it?
How dare they?
Oh wait, disprove my point before I make it. Sorry.
It was blasphemy.
Yeah.
But what isn't blasphemy, though,
Good catch.
is that DI. Beautiful DI and good recovery. Back on stage, but just did not cut it. Did not cut the mustard. Got stock down, and we are now we're now slightly in the favor of Traphoodhighlights.
Pelca is finding.
But then again, we could see it go back tit for tat once again, and see it already go into a 1-1 type scenario.
For sure. One thing that Snake has in this matchup is that recovery. I mean, like, yeah, sometimes you'll get caught by that up B, but you get to avoid that down air off stage, which I think is kind of a luxury that a lot of characters don't have.
Oh, and the death hug.
Yep.
Yet we are still alive. That's what I'm saying. I swear. I feel like it's either Traphoodhighlights or a lot of these, like a lot of matches today have just been like really high stocks. They're just living for way too long.
Yeah. Fantastic catch with the up B there.
Traphoodhighlights with the dub.
Yeah, I mean,
Wow.
I really like that up B. That was a really
That
nice
was
up B.
cool.
Just right place at the right time. Press the right button. Magnificent.
Living the right moves, doing the right things.
Yeah. Not getting hit by the wrong moves.
Yeah, exactly. Living and surviving and having a great time here at KMLocal at the TokenMTG, the coolest card shop around.
Insider knowledge on how to win in the game. Don't get hit.
Oh my gosh! Yo! I got another insider tip. Don't get hit by projectiles.
So true.
Can I tell you what? Can I tell you you should also do?
Hit the opponent.
No. Move the joystick.
What? Everybody, subscribe to the stream for more epic Smash Bros. Advice.
Such as hit the button.
Hit the smash button. Hit the subscribe button.
Hit the subscribe.
If you're watching the VOD back on YouTube, hit the like button.
Hit the like button.
Become a channel member today.
Yeah, exactly. I don't think we have channel memberships. That would be cool.
Yet.
That'd be cool though. When you get Kyle emojis.
Dude. I mean, we have Discord emotes.
Yes. $5.99 a month for VODs. Early access VODs. That'd be actually crazy. Imagine getting access to early access VODs. That'd be a business idea. Kyle, take notes. Anyways, though, we need to take notes on this game because we're seeing that Traphoodhighlights just got eliminated. We're 2-2 now with Pelca on the slight disadvantage here with Traphoodhighlights having the leverage to really potentially take on to the next stock.
That was a fun interaction I never saw before. At the beginning of that stock, Squirtle used the neutral B when Snake threw the grenade, so it just pushed it back. That was fun. But yeah, Pelca kind of a precarious situation right now. Kill percent for a lot of things in Ivysaur's kit here. Just kind of
looks like we're a nade nation again, throwing out the nades. Really kind of putting that pressure on the minefield scenario again and seeing how we can dodge. Traphoodhighlights really has to throw those good projectiles and really playing that distance gameplay and really just now playing strategic. Now they're both evening it up. Hopefully we see some good gameplay here and see some good gameplay to close the set.
Yeah, I mean, Traphood does kind of have to lean on these Razor Leafs a lot, just in terms of approaching, because like, obviously you can't just win the projectile war because Snake Grenades definitely more efficient than just throwing out Razor Leaf.
Razor Leaf.
But you do use it to get in.
Exactly.
I mean,
it's an entryway.
Angle it sends at does allow you to set up for combos and also just kind of does facilitate an approach in general. We're swinging aerials
Yeah,
right now.
facilitates an approach, and it also adds some damage to it to allow just kind of, you know, some attack damage. Because when you're heavy with grenades, you know, that's attack damage, attack damage, attack damage, and you can't really respond to that when you're really far away. So the best way to kind of approach it is throw out those razor leaves, and then kind of come in and then hit him with the smack.
I mean, yeah, and even if you don't hit the razor leaf, you maybe force the opponent to
condition themselves to move in a certain way, so you can position them for the next move.
I was thinking like either shield or spot dodge. Either way, it allows you to get in and actually start like applying pressure with moves. Unfortunately, Snake does have a lot of like get off me tools and can just also box.
Yeah.
But
then again, we're seeing that move over and over again, which is pretty effective, especially when Traphoodhighlights is trying to land. It's really tricky.
yeah, I mean, even outside of this matchup, Razor Leaf is kind of a cornerstone to the Ivysaur game plan. So not too surprising to see it come out.
No, I don't think so. I mean, especially like kind of reminds me of Pit Snare.
Yeah.
You know, wide kind of target, very tall hitbox.
Pelca does have to find a kill here somehow. I'm pretty sure we are
Oh,
at...
nice dodge.
Traphoodhighlights goes for those a lot. It is going to armor through the Nikita, but we'll get caught by the back air.
Nasty there.
I don't think Mike picked it up, but Traphoodhighlights did say out loud, "What am I doing?" So, you know. Definitely going to have to clean up the gameplay a tad bit going into this
Pelca
game.
2-1.
I do like the Hollow Bastion stage pick here. You got the Blast Stones a lot farther out, and especially a much higher ceiling. I think those are kind of the stages you want to pick against Snake because a lot of his kill moves are off the top. You got the strong up tilt. You have the C4 grenade combos into up air. I mean, a good amount of Snake's kill moves kill upward. So having a stage with a high ceiling definitely helps you in the survivability front. Although that last game did end off the side, so you know, not foolproof. Now it really just. Thanks for proving my point, Pelca. Such a big fan of you doing that.
Gotta love it when like you're just like speaking about something and then it's like, okay, there we go, boom.
It has a high ceiling, I swear. But yeah, I mean, at the same time though, this is a double-edged sword because stage like this, both in terms of this layout, both the stage and small battlefield, Snake has such a strong presence center stage. If you just get to Snake. Such a solid presence in the center stage. Solid Snake, guys.
Very solid gameplay.
The wind is blowing.
Traphoodhighlights hit him with a.
But you can just kind of live in this center stage house as Snake. You just throw grenades out of it.
Exactly. Yeah. Center stage is very safe and it's very neutral and it's kind of like the power place. Because if you actually have center stage, you have much more leverage and you can kind of control the narrative.
Yeah, but on a stage like this, you have a roof. You get like multiple modes of transportation. Also, you get the shark through platform if the opponent tries to approach through there. So, you know, it puts a lot of pressure on Traphoodhighlights in terms of like actually trying to get hits in.
But we're seeing those once again really high, you know, percentages.
Oh, wow.
184.
Can we stop dying off the top, please? I want to have my point. I need.
There we go. All right, 1-1.
Yes, dying off the side.
Die off the side, die off the stage.
Oh wait, no, but that still screws over my point because I was saying how Snake likes killing off the top. Man.
This is just not your day, isn't it?
Yeah, I can't win.
You can win because you're with KML.
Sure, I guess.
Anyways, We don't know who's going to win, though, because we are actually seeing a lot of leverage now on Pelca, with Traphoodhighlights already at 90%. Even though they're both at 1 stock. That's
wow.
it. Wow.
I mean, yeah, Pelca just had
Pelca just took out the groceries.
Yeah. He had really strong game stage control that entire game, and I think that was like a massive factor into this game win.
Completely agree. I mean, what I always advocate for is, if you have center stage, you're gonna have leverage, and you're gonna be able to probably control the narrative, in which, in this case, you take the win.
Yeah. You also get to, you have those giant like explosion hitboxes both with the grenade and the C4 to kind of control where Traphoodhighlights moves. Really just gave Pelca massive advantage. So good stuff.
Good stuff.
I suppose we're supposed to be wrapping up now.
Maybe.
Kyle walked away from the setup though.
Oh, we can just talk about it. We can just talk about a few things. So,
yeah.
Let's go ahead and talk about, use the code KML and Rivals of Aether to get to support KML in all of the efforts we do. We also need to talk about UMD Stampede. April 12th on the Saturday. It's going to be Ultimate and Rivals 2 singles. Ultimate's doubles. It's going to be located in Adele. H-Stamp Student Union. I think that's at UMD.
Yeah, it is at UMD. Hopefully not canceled by rain this time.
Wait, what?
Well, because they were supposed to have one. But this was supposed to happen in February because they were doing a thing for Valentine's Day, but apparently it was like really bad weather that day, or was it supposed to be, so they canceled it.
Really? They canceled it because of weather?
Yup.
That's such a random thing. Also, hi.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
That person owns a company.
That person owns a company. Whoa.
Or an organization. I don't know the
organization, something like that. Yippee!
Yatta.
Yatta. 3-1 though, Pelca. How did you feel about that gameplay? Like, how did you feel about the match?
I do think Traphoodhighlights definitely did put up a pretty good performance. I do think it was mainly just a matter of Pelca just kind of playing to the strengths of Snake and just not really allowing Traphoodhighlights to adapt.
Yeah.
The way that they kind of needed to.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of it was, that kind of thing, what you said. And just kind of, a lot of it was just off stage. Like, what was really interesting, though, was that they were playing really heavy characters at certain points, which made it really hard to launch off the stage. But also at the same time, like, those bomb grenades and everything else just kind of, got outplayed.
Yeah. I do think that third game was, the third game. Yeah, the third game was doable for Traphoodhighlights if he just stopped clicking side B as Charizard.
Yeah.
Just Flare Blitz. Because, like, it did work against a lot of people, to be fair, before Pelca, but, it was that hard cut off.
Yeah. And, of course, we'll go ahead and talk about our last two. Patchwork in Raleigh, North Carolina, June 28th, June 29th. And, of course, follow us on all the socials, Twitter, YouTube, and Twitch. With that being said, we got to head out of here. So, it's been fun. It's been a great time. And we will catch you next Thursday.
KMLocal.
KMLocal.